Anin bojo sego wapshka nagig dishnakas mayengun dodum angwe nishnabe kwendao Georgina Allen Donjaba Minwa Ganawage Donjaba. I first started with the school board in September. I've been working within the Indigenous community in the Orillia, Midland and Barrie area, doing different sectors of social work. And this opportunity came across, and I thought about my journey as a youth and how I really would have benefited from this kind of support in an urban school setting. My goal is to try and make everything as cultural as possible, and giving that sense of belonging is huge, especially for an Indigenous youth living in an urban area. Creating that space and allowing that space to happen in a school setting is critical for their transitions into school, especially if they're coming from on reserve to town. That makes a huge difference, creating that cultural environment.
Indigenous student success teachers work to monitor and promote credit accumulation in collaboration with graduation coaches who support both academic and cultural programming. Together, the Indigenous education team works to support positive transitions and sense of belonging for students.
I'm most proud of so far this year being able to create a program that's Indigenous based in an Indigenous space. It's in that Indigigachi way of learning. So creating Young Knowledge Keepers Club is kind of like my baby. I'm really proud of it, and bringing it to Twin Lakes and OSS is really awesome, and just watching it bloom. And I know that other schools are really interested in incorporating that kind of club into their school to create that sense of belongingness.
Anin Bojo, Brent Roy Dijnakas. Hi, my name is Brent Roy, and I am the Anishinaabe-Moan teacher as well as the Indigenous Student Success teacher here at Twin Lakes Secondary School. The Young Knowledge Keepers Club has been a great addition to Twin Lakes Secondary School. Here it's a safe space for students to come, and we'll always open up with a smudge, and we go through circle protocols, and it's a place to check in and just for students to kind of talk about maybe give some student voice towards the school and talk about what they want to see in the school, talk about what's going on in their everyday lives, and also to learn Indigenous ways of knowing.
It's important for self-identified students to have this kind of support because it's creating that cultural-based sense of belonging. And when you create that space of belongingness, you're more inclined to succeed in what you're going to be doing. So you can actually indigenize some of the courses. For example, like a science course, you can indigenize it by doing something on the land and then having that incorporated into the course so that the student understands what that cultural base is about when it comes to that science course, but also putting in that cultural knowledge of, you know, maybe a medicine that's been lost for a long time, and showing them how to use it, how to harvest it, and you know what the purpose of that medicine is and why it was important for our people to utilize it. And that's their science credits, so that's amazing that you have that opportunity to do that in my role.
Aning Vanajai Wasno Kwe Indigenakas, Vendiganing and Donjaba Makwa Dadan Nigach. Having Miss Diamond in our school with us, it's really helpful because she always has like an open space for us to go to, and it's like a safe space where we're able to be in a place where we're comfortable with learning, and she's available to help us and give us like a cultural perspective to help us get our work done. She really motivates us to come to school. It's like the days we really want to go to school is when she's here in the building.
Anin Lakota Dijnakas, Ramadonchiba Miigwech. When I'm having a hard time, I will text Shantelle or Miss Diamond and ask her if she's in the building. Usually she is. And so then I'll come over to her office and then I'll tell her about my day. She always seems to make everything seem a lot better. She's always energetic and she motivates me to actually get my work done. And because of her, I love coming to school.
I've supported staff learning by creating teachings for them. So usually at Twin Lakes, I do a teaching for staff every full staff meeting. So the last teaching that I did was the teaching of the circle and the importance of the circle and what that means for Indigenous people to have that safe space, and giving them the understanding of why it's respected and how to incorporate that into their learning as well.